Lily's alarm was an unwelcome intrusion. She hit snooze. Bad idea. Now everything was a frantic race against the clock. Coffee, lukewarm, toast, burnt, subway, a distant dream. She sprinted through the station, ignoring the ache in her side. Just a little further. Doors hissed shut. The train pulled away. Lily's shoulders slumped. Defeated. She slumped onto a bench, the weight of her chaotic morning settling in. Another train rumbled in, but Lily barely noticed. All she could see was the red late notification blinking on her phone.
Rough morning?
Lily looked up. A man stood before her, amusement dancing in his warm brown eyes. He had tousled dark hair and a kind smile that reached those eyes. He held a camera bag slung over one shoulder.
You have no idea.
She sighed, managing a small smile.
Try me.
He chuckled, leaning against the pillar next to her.
I'm Jake, professional observer of life's little disasters.
Lily laughed, a surprised and welcome sound.
Lily, and I think I just lived through one.
The train arrived, its doors sighing open. They both hesitated.
Well, Lily, maybe our paths will cross again.
Maybe they will.
A flicker of hope igniting within her. The cafe was buzzing with life, a symphony of clinking cups, murmured conversations, and the occasional burst of laughter. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee mingled with the scent of pastries, creating an inviting atmosphere that drew people in from the bustling streets of New York. Lily found a small table tucked away in a corner. The aroma of freshly ground coffee, a welcome comfort. She loved this spot, a little haven where she could escape the chaos of the city and lose herself in her thoughts or her work. She opened her laptop, the glow of the screen a stark contrast to the warm ambiance around her. The cafe was her favorite place to work, the background noise providing a soothing soundtrack to her creativity.
Well, hello again.
Lily's head shot up. It was him, Jake. He was smiling, that same easy smile she remembered from the subway station. She felt a flutter of excitement mixed with a hint of nervousness.
You're everywhere, Jake.
She teased, feeling a blush creep up her neck. It was strange how easily he seemed to appear in her life, yet it felt oddly comforting.
Just following the scent of good coffee.
He quipped back, pulling up a chair. His presence was both unexpected and welcome, a pleasant surprise in her otherwise routine day.
And hoping for a rematch of our last conversation.
Their conversation flowed effortlessly, punctuated by shared laughter and stolen glances. It was as if they had known each other for years, their connection deepening with every word. Lily found herself drawn to his calm energy, a stark contrast to her own whirlwind existence. She marveled at how he could make her feel so at ease, even in the midst of the bustling cafe. Their conversation meandered through various topics, from their favorite books to their dreams and aspirations, each revelation bringing them closer. The hours slipped by unnoticed, the outside world fading away as they lost themselves in each other's company. They bumped into each other again just like fate had planned it. This time it was a sunny afternoon in Central Park, the kind of day that makes you believe in serendipity. Lily was sketching on a bench, trying to capture the play of light on the leaves. Her sketchbook was filled with intricate drawings, each one telling a story of its own.
Mind if I join you? Jake asked, his voice carrying a hint of hope.
Jake's voice was soft, almost hesitant, as if he was unsure of his welcome. He had 2 takeout containers in hand, a simple offering that spoke volumes.
Not at all, Lily replied, her eyes lighting up with recognition.
Lily smiled, surprised but pleased to see him. It felt like a scene from one of her sketches, brought to life. They ate their sandwiches, sharing stories and dreams as easily as they shared their meal. Each bite was accompanied by laughter and the occasional thoughtful pause. Lily learned about Jake's passion for capturing the soul of the city through his lens. He spoke of the magic in everyday moments, the beauty in the mundane. Jake listened intently as Lily described her dream of designing a children's book. She painted vivid pictures with her words, and he could almost see the characters coming to life. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the grass, Lily felt a pang of sadness at the thought of their time together coming to an end. The golden light bathed them in a warm glow, making the moment feel timeless. They exchanged phone numbers, promising to meet again soon. It was a promise filled with the hope of new beginnings and the excitement of what could be. As they walked away in opposite directions, both felt a sense of anticipation. The day had been unexpected, but it was the start of something beautiful. The rain started suddenly, a torrential downpour that sent people scrambling for cover. The sky had been clear just moments before, but now it was as if the heavens had opened up, releasing a deluge that transformed the bustling city streets into rivers of water. Lily was caught off guard, her sketchbook clutched protectively to her chest. She had been sketching the skyline, lost in her art, when the first drops began to fall. Within seconds, those drops turned into a relentless torrent, soaking her to the bone. A familiar voice broke through the drumming of raindrops. It was Jake, her old friend from college, his voice a beacon in the storm. "Lily!" he called out, his tone filled with concern.
Need a refuge from the storm? Jake's voice was warm and inviting, offering a sense of safety amidst the chaos.
Jake held out a large black umbrella, his smile as warm as ever. The umbrella was a simple gesture, but in that moment it felt like a lifeline. Lily hesitated for a moment, then accepted his offer, grateful for the shelter. Lily ducked gratefully under its shelter, their shoulders brushing. The umbrella was just big enough for the two of them, creating a small, intimate space amidst the downpour. They walked in comfortable silence, the rhythmic tap of rain against the umbrella creating a soothing melody. The city around them seemed to fade away, leaving just the two of them in their own little world. Lily found herself sharing things she hadn't spoken aloud before, her dreams, her fears, her longing for something more. The words flowed easily, as if the rain had washed away her inhibitions. Jake listened with quiet intensity, his gaze steady and reassuring. He didn't interrupt or offer solutions. He simply listened, giving her the space to express herself fully. For the first time in a long time, Lily felt truly seen and understood. The storm outside raged on, but under that umbrella, she found a sense of peace and connection that had been missing from her life for far too long. It was the subway station again, the place where it all began. Lily and Jake stood on the platform, the air thick with unspoken emotions.
Lily, I know this might sound crazy, considering...
He trailed off, a self-deprecating smile playing on his lips. Lily's heart pounded. Was he feeling what she was feeling?
Dinner, would you like to have dinner with me? Properly this time?
Lily's heart soared.
I'd like that very much, Jake.
As they boarded the train together, Lily couldn't help but smile. Maybe missing that train hadn't been a misfortune after all. Maybe it had been fate. Lily leaned against Jake, his arm a comforting weight around her shoulders. They were walking hand in hand through the twinkling cityscape, the city lights reflecting in their happy eyes. It was amazing, she mused, how life could surprise you, how a missed train, a chance encounter could lead to something so perfect. It was as if the universe had conspired to bring them together. She squeezed Jake's hand, a silent acknowledgement of their shared joy. Yes, life was full of surprises, and sometimes the most unexpected moments led to the greatest happiness of all.